I don't take well to threats, Mr. Corey.
The name is Fowler.
I beg your pardon.
Amanda Corey is my wife.
Your wife, but
Shut up and listen to me for a second. Amanda's been missing for days, and I want you to tell me where she is.
But I can't.
What, you haven't heard from her?
No, I have not.
All right, fine. Then tell me everything you know about Dustin Trent.
But I don't know Mr. Trent
I don't
personally.
care how you know Mr. Trent.
But I can't tell you anything.
Look, lady, I don't want any trouble. I just want my wife back.
And I hope that you're very successful in finding her. But this has nothing whatever to do with me. And I really have to go now.
You're not going anywhere. If you don't tell me what I need to know and cooperate with me, I'll call the cops. And I will tell them everything that I know about your little VIP escort service. Clear?
And implicate your wife.
Finding my wife is the only thing that's important to me right now. Do I make myself understood?
But I don't see how I can help you do that.
Give me Dustin Trent's file. You did bring it with you, didn't you?
Well, yes,
Give it to me, now.
I hope that you will think very hard before you do anything rash.
I'll call you and let you know if I need any more information.
A lot of people will be hurt if VIP is exposed. Think about that.
Down. You got to sleep in bed. Amanda, do as I say. Amanda. Okay. I got you. I'll take care of you, honey.
Someone gonna answer me?
What was the question again?
Nothing is going on, Jake. Just been drinking.
I just had one raspberry. What was
Did you get her drunk?
Would you quit talking like I'm not here?
Look, she only had, I wouldn't let her order another.
So what? Am I supposed to be thankful for that?
Hey!
You've been depressed lately.
Quit fighting, would you please? Now, I can do whatever I damn well please. Not only that, I can do it with whomever I want, whenever I want, and I can feel whatever I want to feel when I want to feel it.
I'm gonna take you.
No, I'm gonna stay right here and finish my drink.
Well, excuse me, I'm gonna leave. Look, take it easy on her and try to get her to go back to Renew. Those sessions are really helpful.
I hate those stupid sessions. All people do is sit around and feel sorry for themselves. Talk. Gab. Boring.
Let me know if I can do anything.
You've done enough, don't you think? Come on, let's go.
No, I'm going to sit here and have some fun, Jake.
This is not the way.
I know. I'm sorry. I hate the way I'm acting.
Honey, you have to be able to handle this.
I know, but I haven't been able to lately.
What were you and, Dr. Jensen talking about?
Why?
Because I want to know.
He was just trying to make me feel better.
Who asked him to?
I did. He understands me, Jake.
You don't talk to somebody. You talk to me. You understand?
No, I don't understand, because if I'm going to get pregnant, he is going to be the one to help me, not you. Jake, just, I'm sorry. I drank a little too much. Could you please take me home?
are you worried about?
Things could come out at this trial.
So what? You have nothing to hide.
I know, but Jason Frame was a liar. He could have made something up about me.
Then you set the record straight.
I hate this whole thing.
Honey, I'll be there with you.
No.
What?
I don't want you there.
Why not?
Well, because I would be more nervous knowing you're there. I would just rather get in, get it over with, and get out.
Yeah, it's the hospital.
Honey, just go to the hospital and don't worry about me, okay? I'll be fine.
So you can take care of Michael and Steve and yourself, right?
Yeah, Mikey will help me with Steven.
Okay, listen, I'll call you later.
Okay.
All right? And don't worry about anything. Everything's gonna be fine, I promise.
Oh, yeah. It's too late.
I'd like to turn to the question of Jason Frame's safe, if I may. Mr. Hudson, you had access to it, is that right?
I had a key, yes.
And inside the safe, there was a strongbox for which you also had a key?
No.
No?
I didn't know there was a strong box.
When did you discover that the strongbox existed?
Not until after the safe was open.
And when was that?
I don't know exactly. It was after Jason died.
After you and he fought?
Objection, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'm just trying to keep the sequence of events straight.
Get on with it, Mr. Winthrop.
After your fight, you discovered what, Mr. Hudson?
I already told you. I found out that there was a safe.
Right. And how did you find that out?
I found a key, the one that opened it.
Where did you find this key?
On the ground. It must have fallen out of Jason's pocket.
During the fight. And as soon as you learned that Jason had died, you turned it over to the police, right?
No.
You didn't anticipate that the police might be the slightest bit interested?
I gave the key to Charlene. She called the police.
And the safe was open, and the strongbox was found.
Yes.
What was inside?
Papers, personal items.
All belonging to Jason Frame.
Some belonged to Charlene, some to the company.
And the others?
I didn't look.
Ever?
Witness has already answered this question, Your Honor.
Move on, Mr. Winthrop.
At this time, Your Honor, I would like to enter these as evidence, as Defense Exhibit A.
Defense A, let the record show it.
These are the contents of Jason Frame's strongbox, among which are his military papers. You have seen these, have you not, Mr. Hudson?
Not until after I was shown them by the police.
But you are familiar with them.
I am.
Would you please tell the court what the classification of Jason's discharge is?
Dishonorable.
Your partner was dishonorably discharged from military service?
Yes.
Do the discharge papers indicate a reason?
Suspicion of treason.
Jason Frame is suspected of being a traitor to our country. Is that right, Mr. Hudson? Mr. Hudson?
That's how the discharge reads.
And more specifically, he was a black marketeer suspected of selling arms to the Viet Cong. What was your reaction when you heard this, Mr.
My
Hudson?
reaction?
Yes, well, what did you think?
I think that anybody that sold guns to the VC or anybody else only helped to prolong a bloody and senseless, interminable war. And if Jason was guilty, he got away with murder.
Yes, murder.
I don't know how he could have lived with himself.
If you had known Jason during the war and knew what he had been involved in, what would you have done,
If
Mr.
I didn't know him, I'd have...
Mr. Hudson, would you please tell the court what post-traumatic stress disorder is?
What?
PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder.
Why are you doing this to me, Cass?
I must warn you, Mr. Hudson, you are required to answer the questions as they are asked. Furthermore, this court will not tolerate any more outbursts.
I'll spare the witness, if I might, Your Honor, and answer the question myself. Post-traumatic stress disorder is a reaction to a past trauma that is triggered by a current event.
Objection!
Many Vietnam veterans suffer
Counsel
from
now
this.
his own expert psychiatric witness.
Sustained.
Is this not a correct description of PTSD, Mr. Hudson, as
I
you
don't
know
know.
it?
I am not an expert. I assume there were varying degrees.
And you experienced PTSD as recently as when? Last January, is that correct?
Yes.
During the fire that destroyed the restaurant Mary's.
Yes!
Right? And didn't this fire trigger a reaction in you that rendered you immobilized, endangering not only your life, but the life of the woman you're dating, Charlene Watson?
Just stop it, Kevin. Stop it, please.
Order.
I object.
Order in this court.
Don't know.
You will be seated or I will charge you.
You didn't kill my brother. Why do you think you're supposed